Erik Ten Hag will be the Manchester United manager for the upcoming season, and with likely departures of Paul Pogba and Nemanja Matic, the Red Devils will need to sign a defensive midfielder. So, is Leeds United's Kalvin Phillips the perfect defensive midfielder for an Erik Ten Hag system? Also, has Ten Hag revealed his centre-back targets for this summer? Well, let's discuss all this in the latest Manchester United news. But let's start off with Kalvin Phillips' potential transfer to Manchester United, as Laurie Whitwell of The Athletic broke that a formal approach for Kalvin Phillips from Manchester United could happen this summer, and that Manchester United are exploring the prospect of a £50 million transfer for Kalvin Phillips, although there has been no direct contact between the club or Phillips as of now. So, it looks like Kalvin Phillips of Leeds United could be coming to Manchester United this summer. And well, from Manchester United's standpoint, that makes total sense, as Kalvin Phillips fits the exact profile of defensive midfielder that Manchester United have needed for the last couple of years, as the last time Manchester United had a proper defensive midfielder, well, that was the 19-20 season, where a slightly younger Nemanja Matic screened an attacking midfield duo of Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. And well, in that 19-20 season, that Manchester United trio in the midfield was as solid as it gets. And well, season later we simply saw that Nemanja Matic didn't have the legs to play week in, week out. But with Kalvin Phillips coming in, well, at the age of 26 he most definitely has the legs, and he fits exactly what an Erik Ten Hag system needs as that number 6. And could history possibly repeat itself, as the last two players I remember Manchester United signing from Leeds United, well, they were Eric Cantona and Rio Ferdinand. And well, I'm not trying to say that Kalvin Phillips is on the level of a Rio Ferdinand or Eric Cantona, but if he could have a similar effect of what those two former Leeds United players had, well, that would be things you love to see. But could Kalvin Phillips for £50 million be a smart acquisition? Well, I wouldn't say it's smart, but I would say it's smarter than signing Declan Rice for £100 million, as Declan Rice might be a better player than Kalvin Phillips. But is Declan Rice worth twice the money Kalvin Phillips is? Because if you're worth twice the money Kalvin Phillips is, then surely Declan Rice has to be twice the player. And well, the simple fact of the matter is, he isn't. But if Manchester United want to sign a smart defensive midfielder for that £50 million price tag, well, for me, there is no other defensive midfielder we should be looking at other than Monaco's Tchouaméni. And well, Erik Ten Hag agrees with me, as reports would suggest, as Erik Ten Hag has already clearly earmarked Aurélien Tchouaméni as one of his targets. He believes he is an Erik Ten Hag player, and he is worth between 60 to 70 million euros. 60 to 70 million euros, well, that is 50 to 58 million pounds. Well, for me, there are not many better defensive midfielders than Aurélien Tchouaméni at the age of 22. And with him being priced between 50 to 58 million pounds, well, Manchester United have to go and get him. But if they do want him, they would have to act fast, as according to reports in Spain, Real Madrid will now focus on Tchouaméni after securing the Antonio Rudiger deal. So, if Manchester United and Erik Ten Hag believe Aurélien Tchouaméni is the perfect defensive midfielder for his system, well, Manchester United must act fast or Real Madrid will go and get him. So lads, here's my question for you. Should Manchester United sign Kalvin Phillips for £50 million? Or should we try and steal Tchouaméni from Real Madrid's hands? But now let's move on to Erik Ten Hag's centre-back targets. As Matt Law of the Daily Telegraph broke, Erik Ten Hag will like to sign at least one central defender. And well, according to Mr. Here We Go himself, Fabrizio Romano, Pau Torres is someone he might want. As Romano said, Pau Torres is attracting interest from top clubs again, as his release clause is valid this summer, being between 55 to 60 million euros. Manchester United and Manchester City are both interested in the player. Chelsea have also sent their scouts to follow him. So, it looks like Manchester United are looking at Pau Torres again to potentially solve their centre-back issues. And the reason I say it again, as Manchester United had the option last year to go and get Pau Torres. But when Rafael Varane was available for just 40 million euros, Ed Woodward and Manchester United simply couldn't resist. So Manchester United went on to sign Rafael Varane last summer, but it looks like Manchester United are back in for Pau Torres again. And well, for me, that makes total sense, as the stats would suggest that Pau Torres is an elite ball playing centre back, and with him being left footed, there aren't many better left footed ball playing centre backs than Pau Torres. And well, in Erik Ten Hag's possession based system, it will be crucial for Manchester United to have elite ball playing centre backs. And with Manchester United already having Harry Maguire for their right hand side, it looks like Pau Torres might be signed to be the left sided centre back for Erik Ten Hag's system. But with his €60 million release clause, well, that is £50 million. And with Manchester United just spending €40 million on Rafael Varane last summer, I doubt we will pay €60 million for Pau Torres. So if Manchester United are going to get Pau Torres, I believe there might be a swap deal involved, as Villarreal have had long-term interest in Eric Bailly. And if Villarreal wants Eric Bailly and we want Pau Torres, potentially there we could see a swap deal for Manchester United. But if Erik Ten Hag believes he does not need a centre-back for right now, as he believes Rafael Varane and Harry Maguire will be good enough together, well, we might go and get a young centre-back like Jurrien Timber. And well, with me previously discussing Jurrien Timber on the channel, you would know that at just 20 years old, he looks like an elite ball playing centre back. And well, it looks like he might be Erik Ten Hag's first signing, as MUFC MPB dropped another exclusive that Manchester United are now progressing talks with Jurrien Timber's agent. Ajax have been made aware of United's interest in him. So it looks like Jurrien Timber might be Erik Ten Hag's first signing, and well, that would make total sense, as Ajax fans would have you know, at that Jurrien Timber has arguably been their best player this season. And well, if Manchester United could secure Jurrien Timber as Erik Ten Hag's first signing, well, that would be the perfect start under Erik Ten Hag. But lads, if you had the choice between Jurrien Timber and Pau Torres, who would you like Manchester United to sign this summer? But anyways lads, that was the latest Manchester United news. And if you did enjoy the video, please go down there and smash that like button for your boy. And consider subscribing to my channel. And I want to say a massive thank you for 560 subscribers. Your man's support is just crazy, man. But for now guys, I'm out. Peace.